I just got back from Germany, and I'll be honest, something about this trip hits differently. Yes, things work, the transportation system is organized, education is affordable, infrastructure is solid, but that's not what struck me the most. What stood out was how simple life is. You walk into a nice lounge, no one is checking what you drove. You walk into a club, drop your coat for €2, buy one cocktail, and find a seat. You don't need to buy bottles or a table to get respected. You don't need to wear Gucci or Versace to be allowed in. Now let's bring it back home to Nigeria. Here, before you even speak, people are already looking at your car, your wristwatch, your outfit, your phone. It's not your talent that gets you in the room. It's the performance. And that performance has become our culture. We've built a society where the standard of living is low, but the pressure to look rich, sky high, and it's killing us. We want G-Wagon on a bad road. We pay millions to sit in a club that doesn't have parking space. We've made access a luxury and luxury a necessity. And the people who can't keep up, they're under the pressure to fake it, or worse, to steal it. The system is broken, and because it's broken, we've created an alternative image over substance, flex over function. And that's the dangerous part. When a society values appearance more than ability, we reward corruption. We reward shortcuts. We create a culture where success isn't earned, it is staged. This isn't just about government, it's about us. Until we fix what is celebrated, we'll keep raising a generation that's performing for survival. You can't win honestly in a system designed for performance. The only real win is when you build a society where people don't have to fake success just to be seen.
This is Nigeria in 350 words or less. It's sad, very sad, and I think we have different terms to read now online. Classism, all this, and you see the word luxury is being bastardized in this country. Yeah. Luxury, everything is luxury. Even when you're selling something that can be picked up by the roadside, you bring it online and you say luxury, you know. And because they also then understand that those are the words that
trigger words. Yeah.
The customers, they are the ones, that's where they want to pay, even when what you're selling to them is not close to luxury. Because you have termed it luxury and put something that looks like a luxury price to it, they will pay for it, right? I don't know how or where we are going to start restructuring our value system. I don't know, right? But what you have said, or everything you have said, is spot on. We need to look beyond physical appearances, look beyond the car that this person drove in. In fact, my estate, right? If I'm walking in, like I'm going for a walk, or the kind of conversation that will happen or how they will treat me is very different. Or if perhaps I'm not using my car and I'm using an Uber, it's totally different from when that car comes to play. And for that, deliberately, I'm also not interested in engaging with you, because it means that it's not me, really. It is the car that you're seeing. So it is spot on. Like I said, I don't know where we'll start from, but I think that we can also start from our homes, our churches, because we got to a point where our churches also, like Benga said last week, it's Jeep collect to Jeep. It's no longer, you know, so we need to sit down as a people and know where we are going to from here.
So you answered the question that where we're going to start. We start from our homes. So I can totally relate to what you said when you went to Germany. I was in the UK for 20 years and life was simple. Well, when I came to Lagos, I was thinking, what's wrong? You know what I'm saying? When I'm strolling in my estate, people will stop and say, Madam, let me carry you. As in, they don't want to see you on the road. And someone like me, it was a normal thing. I'm going to work, I walk, enter the train, you know, no big deal. When I came to Lagos, everything was a big chore.
Extreme sport.
So I started to study this thing, and I realized that it's a poverty. We have been colonized and we have not broken the chains in our minds yet. We are still struggling from a place of poverty. And that I better pass my neighbor thing is so evident. It's systemic. low self-esteem. So we've been beat down so much. So we are still struggling. We feel the need to prove a point all the time.
To stand out.
To stand out all the time. So you said it. We have to start from our homes. We have to model it to our children that some of these things are not a big deal. When I moved to Lagos about 14 years ago, my daughter started in a school. She came home one day and told me, Mommy, where are we going for summer? And for someone that had been in the UK for a long time, I did not know the meaning of summer in the Nigerian term. I was thinking weather. So she said, where are you going for summer? I was thinking, we don't have summer in Nigeria. That was the mentality I came with. So with time, my friend was like, she's talking about traveling abroad and all those type of things. That's what we do. So that summer, we did not go anywhere because I needed to prove to her that you don't have to go. Even all your friends in class go. You don't have to go.
Absolutely.
By the time she was in primary 6, she was the only one that did not have a smartphone in her class. And her self-esteem was intact, by the way. But I needed to let her know that you don't need these things and you don't need to conform. And let me be a pastor like Pastor Yinka. You don't have to conform to the patterns of the world. Be transformed by the renewing of your mind. Let us start with our glory. Let us start with ourselves and our families.
Yinka.
All right, so let me just add to what Ronke said because she said a lot of what I had in mind.
We're in spirit.
This problem is cultural. It's cultural, and we have to fight it from the cultural perspective. You talked about Germany. You know, I've been to Germany several times myself. And one of the things that struck me, which is unlike UK, because in UK when you get into the bus, you have to pay every single time.
Oh,
you know,
not anymore.
No, you still have to use your Oyster card every time. You have to like tap it. You know, in Germany, in the city I was in, you enter the bus. Nobody was asking you anything.
Yeah.
But what I noticed was that everybody paid. And they didn't chase anybody. They were not looking, there were no ticket inspectors, nothing. I mean, all the times I was there,
even the train.
You know, and at some point I asked, my host that, come, all the times we're here, nobody has ever asked us anything. Why do we pay? Let's just enter the thing and go.
Exactly, that's true. Even the train, yes.
It's the Nigerian in you talking. Because the people there understand that 5 euro, that 10 euro, that 2 euros that they are paying is what maintains that system.
And they want to have
there's a social contract that they have, and it's cultural with the people.
Yes.
Nigerians need to develop and solve this problem from the cultural perspective. And that's where I think you answered the question when you talked about our churches, our traditional institutions. They are not helping.
No.
Look at our typical traditional institution. What are they projecting? They are projecting the same luxury and wealth. Our churches are projecting the same things. Our mosques are doing the same thing. So we must fight this thing from a cultural perspective and get to reshape our values. Because if you don't reshape those values, we'll keep having this conversation every single time.
I mean, just before Zuma speaks, it's so crazy how we live in poverty and then we create a standard so high that we can never meet. I mean, if I had a system that is working, it would have made sense, but we make it more difficult for ourselves by creating a standard that we can never meet. It's
suffering and smiling.
Please go ahead.
I will start off from where Yinka left off, about the social contract bit. We build rails in Nigeria and we have citizens go and remove the tracks so that they can sell it. Nigerians have got no social contract with Nigeria itself as a nation. Bride, you had fun on 2 euros?
I had a blast.
Wow.
Blast. I have no idea. I had a blast with 2 euros.
That's a major Godwin moment. I am sure Lagos lounges are saying...
Not even close to Lagos.
With their minimum spend. With their minimum spend, 1 million minimum spend. It's a really Godwin moment. I want to be like you when I grow up. We have a culture of selective kindness and respect, like I said earlier. There are social spaces that if you go in there, you're not going to, they won't let you park in the premises if you're not driving a certain kind of car. There are offices that if you go in there, you will not be allowed to park if you're driving a certain kind of car. We have a value issue, and it shows in the way we engage with the world. Our culture is ostentatious, right? The only people we expect conservatism from are the politicians. I was talking to a political office holder recently, and it was like, if you want to thrive in government in Nigeria, you need to perform poverty. Because irrespective of the kind of life you led before, for you not to be always be in the public crosseye, you need to actively perform poverty.
Have only one shoe.
That your Rolex, you cannot wear it, you know, because they will assume it's the government's fund. So the only people Nigerians, but because our culture is literally, I better pass my neighbor. So how will you show that you are better than your neighbor if you are not creating an illusion of wealth?
Even if you are still in it.
Even if you are still in it.
The whole Nigerian dream conversation we had the last time.
Foundations are key because they determine stability and prosperity. As we invest the time to interrogate the issues that lie at the heart of nation building, we're laying the foundations for a stable and prosperous society. So, join us again, same time, same channel, next week. Till then, it's goodbye from all of us.
Bye.
Bye.
Bye.